1632-2912-2024. Straight in. No mucking about. None. No mucking about. Yeah, safe people. JADETV in the house. Yeah. Yeah. The man said me mad, yeah? Watch this. Strictly audio way.
But me only eat one. And there's only one me get. So I say, well, let me ask you because I don't know what you did have for lunch.
Well, I thought I did show you because I brought it all out, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what me I see as well. Yeah,
you told you in the tray. The first one was from the tray. Yeah, the first one was from the trays. I didn't trouble anything there. And then you said, the second time you said, oh, hold a piece of fish or something. So I said, oh, wicked.
Yeah, find that so strange, you boy. I tell you, we don't know for that because you only could have been the damn carrot because
which one?
How the fish with this. Okay. No sense me say nothing. You see me because no sense me accuse anybody, I judge anybody. You see me, right? But me know see a 3 fish me cousin bring them. She bring me 1 parrot fish and 2 other fish. Yeah. Me if you ask, and the other 2 is smaller, and the scare come here the morning. And she tell her to give me the parrot fish. And she take out that one day, right? And left me the 2. You understand me, right? So you only want carrot to come here that day. You know what I mean? So me can't judge nobody. And then me have to ask me, I still have to ask the cousin them again. They get me, you know what I mean? No. When the carrot come here Tuesday, right? Me have to ask her again. I mean, she bring me the preparing container. And she take me, you know what I mean?
So I don't know what happened there, man. Yeah, I thought that was from your. I thought it was your. Okay, I thought it was your brother. That's the first you're telling me about your cousin, or I must have got that mixed up because I know you said something about parrotfish. I remember you saying something like that, and I was even saying to you, "Oh, I don't think I've ever had that one." And I asked you if it was a pretty colour one.
Yeah.
But as I said, the first time I shared out, I brought out the white cover ones. You said, no, not them ones. So I used the trays. And I done me and you from the trays. And then the second time, I did got some fish. But I didn't have the trays.
Yeah, but that was a cut up one you have.
Yeah, I had the fish and the stuff that your daughter brought.
Yeah, you only have the cut up one. You have the cut up one.
I had the cut up one. I had 1 bit then, and then I took 1 bit home.
Okay.
Yeah? 1 bit home.
Okay.
So yeah, I would have been stuffed, man.
Eh?
I couldn't have managed a whole fish.
Nah, they're not that big.
Because I would have had to heat it up. And then I would have had to eat it. And you know where I was eating, innit? And you was right there. No.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Where did the fish go?
Yeah, it's only 1 fish we get out of the tree because it brings us. So when we care come here Tuesday now, we want to have more purifier, you know what I mean?
You sure it's not in the freezer?
No, it was in the containers.
It was in a container?
Yeah, one of the containers in the fridge, you know what I mean?
So how big? Okay, what kind?
I think it was the white container, because the white container, one side it carry goat, oxtail and chicken and all them things, and the other one it carry fish, but we don't know whether the container because.
You sure that wasn't cut up? You said it's a whole fish, though, isn't it?
Did you ever said to you before?
I'm asking.
Did you ever said to you before? I said,
call
the carer, and the carer said it was 3 was there. Okay. I called my cousin who bring it, and he said it was 3 was there. Yeah. Right. So when she come back, me find that me asked her if she did show it. I mean, anyway, my cousin see a 3, you get me, you know? So I meet one. So anyway, I say go. So get me on that question. And the other part did nice. You know, it didn't have a lot of pepper still, but you know what I mean? When we put the pepper sauce on it, it come to life. Yeah. And when we put fish, we have to try the cat band, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever did it before.
So everything all right though?
Yeah, I was just returning your call,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought you hungry last night still.
Yeah, I would have done if I didn't see. I didn't realize that you'd have called because you said to me, you know, like you basically, I didn't think you was going to call back. You understand? So I'm surprised to see the call. So I thought maybe it might have been a mistake.
Yeah, because I forget what I did call in. That's what I did call in just for ask in it. I mean, I want to start go see Nile around it. Yeah, that's how you go. Well, a couple more days and you're in your new year, eh?
Yeah, it's a bit shocking, man. Like, was that 2025, you know? And the year goes so quickly, you know?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
So, next thing, it will be spring. Now we're getting a little winter now. Then, when you get your spring, then it's summer, then you're done again. Then it's done again. Yeah, it's I don't fancy wasting much of my time next year, you know, like I did next year. But I say that all the time, and it ends up in the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not much getting really done. I'm here. I'm not getting any worse. So from what I can see, I'm still living in a flat. Rough out there, boy. Another plane crash, in it. Another plane crash in South Korea.
Aye?
Another plane crash in South Korea.
What do you mean another plane crash? How many dead?
179 people, I think.
What?
Yeah, 179 people.
Yeah, because I must be the fog in it.
Well, they could say that, but you know, that's what, you know, you would have thought that. And then the other day they find all them bullet holes in the bloody plane. You know, you just don't know what's going on right now. That's why I don't trust it. You know, the days of like feeling, you know, like going on the plane and feeling, picking up yourself and thinking that that's some success. The way I look at it, you're putting your hands, your life in the next man's hands. You don't even know who's driving these things. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all good. People are going to find out, innit? Lucky, you know what I mean? But me, myself, when I get on them planes, I'm threatened with them. Threatened because, you know what I mean? The worst one is that you imagine like the plane go down. I watched a film, the plane went down, but they didn't die. But that's another judgment now. But now they've got to find shelter, they've got to find something to eat. Man's all injured. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you check it, a lot of these people, when it comes to certain little works on earth, they're not even willing to do that. So they're living a life like to say, you know, maybe they've got a good job and that, so, you know, they don't know nothing about farming or how to do a little bit of scouting and that, you understand? So, anyway, I'm just picking up on my survival techniques, but I don't really fancy that, you know what I mean? Because the way that, you know what I mean? I used to get excited about that as a youth, you know, said I would love to travel, but when I get a bit older, I think, you know, why did I even bother going there? Suppose something happened to me. Yeah. Away from home, you know?
So, you know, say, you know how you feel that you dead? Yeah. Just like all them people that escape. It wasn't their time yet. When for your time coming, you know, can't escape the judgment. No matter how you try. So, didn't you hear about the man? Didn't you hear about the man? The king. The king who Mr. Death went for. Did you hear about it?
He did what, sorry?
Did you hear about the king what Mr. Death went for?
No.
Well, Mr. Death have a regiment to go for the king. Yeah? So when him turn up at the house the first day, Mr. Death asks the butler, where is the king? The butler said the king is away.
Right.
He said to tell the king, I'll be back next week. Right? Next week, Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Yeah? So Mr. Death went away this time. And then he come back. Yeah? Following week. When he come back, he meet the gardener outside a sweep up and a clean up. So him start to go talk to the gardener. Him ask the gardener say, where is the king? The gardener said to him, said, the king is not here, the king is away. Right? Mr. Death turned to the gardener and said, well, I come here today. Can I leave empty-handed? So I have to take you instead in it. Yeah? So now you're going to have to tell the gardener. Who you think the gardener is?
I don't know.
The gardener is the king.
Okay.
Yeah? So the king switch place with the gardener. So him thinks that Mr. That ain't gonna know it's him. Yeah? So Mr. Death had to take the first man him get. So the first man was the king himself. You see? So him never miss. Yeah? So anyhow you feel dead, you are go dead. Yeah? You can't escape. Yes, that's why I not think about it. People frightened of death. Nobody don't know what they do. It only means that you stop breathe. Yeah? Enough people dead in a pain, and some people dead in a them sleep. Some people dead that walk down the street. Some people dead that sit down. So you know what I mean? People dead that, you know, hear them say, 1,000,000 way to die. Choose one. Yeah? That is smart. So anybody sit down and afraid about death and all them things, yes, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the only people that me feel sorry for is like sometime, you know, when the doctor give them certain amount of time to live. Right? I don't think if anything right, I don't think I want to know. I don't want them to tell me something soon there because you have to get up every day, think about it. You go to your bed, you think about it. What you don't, you hear them say what you don't, what don't hurt. Yeah? When the doctor them tell us say you go dead, yeah? And you have to get up. So the doctor then give you 1 year for live. Alright? You sit down 1 year and think about it. Every day you get up, if you don't know, then you don't know anything.
Oh, I thought you said, you know, you must dead. So what is it? What's the difference if he tell you or not? I thought that's what you were saying before.
Well, if him tell you, you have more thing, you will be thinking about it. Yeah? If you don't know, you won't be thinking about it. If you feel like a pain in your hand, you think so you're going dead straight away. If you think, you know what I mean? If you feel like a pain in your head or in your foot or anyway, you think you're going dead. But if you never know, you don't work it out, innit? Huh?
You see what I was saying about, yeah, you're right. But you see the plane thing, right? Let me put it in a different way, yeah? You see black people, right? What we like to do is, we like to do things what we don't really know about, like how to, like for an example, we don't make any planes, right? We ain't got no, say, major surgery. So if anything happens, we haven't got any, say, rescue, a world rescue. So, you know, so say like if a black plane or if black people went down somewhere, yeah? You see like how the white man sent out his people to go and look for the plane? Yeah? So the plane is a white man's things. The medical things is a white man's things. We ain't got no organization that looks about us. yeah, to even challenge, even all right, so the plane go down now. We haven't even got a organization that's gonna go and double check that that's what's happened. We have nothing like that. But we jump on the plane, yeah, right? We jump on the plane and we could travel from here. I mean, there's many journeys you could take on the plane. You can go to Spain, you could go to Jamaica, right? Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, if something happened, right? Something happened. Because I've been on the plane many times. I've been to many countries. But lately I was on the plane, I was thinking to myself, but look at me strapped down in this gun. I was on the floor and me gonna take myself now. And is nobody force me? And me pay fit. Me go sit down upon man plane. When me don't know I'm playing mech. Don't even know where I'm going. Or where I am at that time in the sky. So what I'm trying to say is, because of our mentality, we don't think nothing of that. You see, so when I come with that little knowledge there now, people are gonna tell me that, oh, well, you're gonna die sometime. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I totally understand that, but it's still not getting away from what I said. You understand what I've said? If there is no nonsense in what I just said there. There is no nonsense, no nonsense whatsoever. It's nonsense for who think it's nonsense. That's them. But from what I know myself, from what I just said, and I know I wouldn't get many people to be on my side because the people they're confused, bro. You know what I mean? They want it that way. They want to live in a fairy tale world. Do you know what I mean? They never even thought of that. A black man ain't nothing in this world. Do you know what I mean? So that's my personal experience with like flying. I don't really, when someone's flying, I hope that they get there okay. You understand? I don't get excited over that. I don't find no excitement in that. Some people do, but not me.
Every man to them own are doing. Yeah. You hear them say 10 bread are 10 different minds. Yeah. You ever watch the A-Team yet?
Yeah.
Well, every time I go fight, them lick him in the head, them chokes him.
Well, he got sense in it. He's got bloody sense. He's got sense because if you all right, back in the day, if you went to any black man and showed him a plane and said, yeah, you listen, when you see foot are running up, you'd have to go drag him. You'd have to do the same thing with Mr. T. That's what they're showing you there. But they don't even know what they're showing you there. But that is a truth. That's showing you.
No, them know what they're doing. Them because them showing you when a man is terrified of something.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, I know, but we were like that. We're not terrified anymore because we're all brainwashed. We're thinking that it's not something scary. You know what I mean? We're thinking that it's some success in it. Jumping on the white man's plane and going to another white man country and all that. There ain't really much success. You should be really scared because you ain't got no control over that. You're strapped in the chair. It's not even a black man flying it. It's not a black man's plane. You understand? You don't know who's done what. Because half the time of them planes, we don't know the full 100 what really happened. You understand? Because we ain't got no organization that goes and looks at these things. But that's what I'm saying. So for us, for myself, yeah, Mr. T, when I look into that, that's supporting what I'm saying because that's how. All right, what I'm trying to say to you, put in a picture of your mind. Say, back in the day, we was in Africa, yeah, and a plane landed. We'll be looking at it like it's some evil thing. We won't be looking at it like, oh yeah, that's fun. My granddad, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah.
You know he never took a plane in his life, don't you?
He didn't born.
In Jamaica.
I'm coming up on the boat.
Well, it's either that or he swam because he never got a plane. Did you not know that?
No.
Okay. My granddad was petrified of that. My granddad, you could never convince my granddad to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Over the time now, you got people now. Yeah, it's like a success. Like some of them even use it like them. I try and boast, like you know what I mean, like you know what I mean. I don't begrudge no one. You understand? Because I said I've travelled the world myself. You know what I mean? I've done many things, but boy, when I look on it, boy, I was kind of adventurous. You know what I mean? I'm kind of a bit stupid as well, because when I went to Thailand, yeah, coming back, I was on the outside. I was in the aisle seat, and there was a kid, right? No, I was by my seat. I was by the window, but I had the window locked down because I was sleeping. Then the youth behind me, and he wouldn't stop fidgeting and talking. You know what I mean? He was excited. Reminded me of me as a youth. And about 4 hours in the flight, that time the father's kind of saying to him, be quiet, be quiet. You know what I mean? You know, it's like when you got a kid beside you that won't settle down. And he's got the window seat. The boy said, look, Dad, look. It's Mount Everest. So I'm sleeping and I hear this, you know. And brother, when I open the visor, like the louver blade there, if you look outside of the window, the Mount Everest smell of pumpkin, and however or not it might not have been, but whatever it was a massive mountain, pure ice. So you know what I mean, going down in them place there, what you think? Well, you know what I mean? It's a nightmare. It's a serious thing, serious business. Like when you're going on plane, you're supposed to be trained into some survival mode. You know what I mean? Like survival training and thing. You know what I mean? In case something happens. But I guess that's too much for some of us, you know. So yeah.
I never think about it, boy. I never think about them stuff. You know, the other day I watched when them said disaster 30,000 feet up. And the man going at the cockpit, so how the man getting on the cockpit and hang on pan the balloons not leave her, you know.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
I don't care how the captain see the feel the plane and go down. And he run back because they feel him co-pilot on the stand.
Yeah.
When him come back, don't care when he lick the man and do everything to the man. They say, well, don't pluck out him too, yeah. And the man wedge himself between the flipping two seats, you know, hang on pan the lever, you know. And don't care how the captain lick the man nah, you know. Have you ever watched it yet? 32 disaster, 30.
I might have missed that one, but I have seen one where the pilot, right? So they're flying and they're wondering how this plane went down. So when the only thing that they could think of, they found the text message from the pilot in Mrs. Agin Bond.
Is it?
The man them about 100,000 feet up in the sky. And when the man see the message, the man just push down the nose of the plane.
What?
I'm telling you, bro. But you put in your. I mean, for what I know what I'm saying. I'm experiencing it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like my experience. That right now. All right. What about a boat? What about a boat then? What about a boat? Tell me about a boat or a cruise ship.
Look. You must listen when somebody's talking to you.
Okay, I'm listening now.
I said, what did happen to the plane?
I said the plane crashed. Right? The plane crashed. Everybody dead. They're trying to find out what happened to the plane. They found the pilot's phone because they didn't know how. Plane just dropped out the sky.
I hear that part, but you're telling me this story, but that's what I ask you if everybody did dead. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, they died. Yeah, they died.
Okay.
100 feet, 100 feet. The man purposely flew the plane into the ground.
I think I did see that one,
Yeah.
I'm not remember, but I think I kind of record that story there.
It was on the like they got them. How did the plane crash? I had to start watching that shit. I had to start watching it because it was like, my God, what have I been doing? You know what I mean? Seriously, bro. You don't. There's a lot of factors into it where you don't really.
I think every airplane go up, they should have a man stand up at the door at the pilot cabin all the way. They should have a seat, a security at the entrance to the cockpit. Right, that's what I think. You know what I mean? And I tell you something, one day, because the last time before Jeremy Kyle, that program, the Jeremy Kyle, yeah? And they was talking the thing that they go down with the police and the youth them and this and stop and search and thing. So I phoned them up the morning. Right. So she asked me if I want to go on your live and I said yes. So what's my topic? So I'm telling her, I said, listen, right, it's not the police them fault so much, right? You put most of the fault on the government, right? Yeah. She said, what do I mean? I said to her, let me tell you something. I said before, people did have ways of mean to discipline them kids before they go them out. Right? I said kids used to respect their house, where them living. Right? I said the government come in, put up their little stupid plan, where them come and take away all parents' right. So these kids can call police on them own parents. Kids can call social service on their own parents. So how are you going to be blaming, right? The parents when the parents can't discipline them kids?
Okay, it's the youth them fault, yeah?
Right. It's not the youth them fault.
Okay. It's government fault. It's no one's fault, yeah?
Oh, there you go.
I'm asking. Okay.
Right, there you go. Because back in the days, yeah, you think about you're growing up. If you couldn't go to a road and do as you like when you were a certain age, think about it. Since I don't think.
I never said it wasn't that way. I'm just asking you. I never said it wasn't that way. I never said that.
What you have to say?
What do you mean? What am I saying? You said what you said. I was just clarifying what you was. Okay. I'm like, okay, no problem.
Yeah. So to me, it's not the youth them fault. It's lack of discipline.
Right.
It's lack of home growing up. It's lack of home training. Right. You can't talk to your kid in your own house. Can they reach flipping 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old nowadays? Right. All the bloody special them go to school. However, they could pick in their mind say, oh, if your parents slap you, if your parents talk to you hard, you understand? Right? Call the police on them. Call the social service on them. Right? Now you have 15-year-old Pitney who's supposed to be in a them bed. 16-year-old Pitney who's supposed to be in a them bed. Out by the street at night time. Huh? Right, after hours. Right, so whose fault is it then?
Yeah, it does come to a point where depending on the situation, I mean, but say for example, if they're at a certain age, they should know, and plus if you've given them guidelines, you know what I mean? Because I remember the Spanish man told me nothing good happens on the street at night time, and I never forgot what he's told me. You know what I mean? And he's bloody right. He only had one daughter, and I said he's right. So yeah, there comes a time when you have to look at it to say, when does someone bear responsibility for their own actions, which is 100%, That's right, The one I look at is the good suffer for the bad, because I always mention like Baby P, so.
Well, she never put me on the ear. Yeah? She never put me on. Okay? Simple. Because them know say, when we go up on them was gonna rent the government, not the police. The police is out there doing a job, just like how me get up today and go and work for a man, or I forget my peer. The same thing the policeman them have to do, right? But the youth them are gonna make it harder because the youth them don't have no discipline. Why? Huh? And that's the main reason why they don't have no discipline. Because the government I tell you, so you can't discipline your kid in your own yard.
Okay. So did you get on? Did you get on to the Did you get onto the air or not?
You know, Mr. She didn't put me on. After we explain my topic to her.
Okay, so what happened? What happened with the conversation?
You gone in it. They never put me on, Star.
Oh, come on, man. Okay. Go on.
I was going to be backing up the police then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not every policeman is wrong. Yeah? Yeah? But me watch so much of them flipping stupid police program where the man them breaking the law and the police them catch them and them saying it's not them. Right? So that means that you're taking all policemen for stupid. Right? The policemen them ain't stupid enough for them. Them trying to do them best job. But everybody is making it hard on them, right? Because you them, right? You them that look man, they want to come in at people's house. When you're in your house, they want to walk in your house through a window come keep out to think and you sit down in your house asleep. Yeah? You think it's an easy job them guy have to put up with? I tell you something, them luckily never put me on the year the day because the policeman don't have license to kill every damn cook.
So why did they put you on? That's what I'm trying to wonder. That's why I laugh
because when you put certain topics to them, yeah, it doesn't make. I mean, never know this is what happened. Because when you phone there, them just put you on straight. No, but them question you first. Yeah, so they want to know what topic you're gonna come with. Yeah, and if you give them a topic where them things that are justified, or it's gonna hurt the government, right? They don't want to put you on.
Okay. So if it happened to me, I told them my subject. This what happened, Uncle. They put me on.
Yeah, and what subject was that?
Let me remember now. It was about I think it was about immigration. I remember my dad was here, Tom Swarbeck. I found at LBC. And I can't remember what the exact.
Wait, who you phone?
LBC, Tom Schwarbeck.
Oh,
and,
that was the radio.
Yeah, it's the radio. LBC, London's biggest calling.
Okay, well, mine was a TV live in the morning.
You got on. You didn't get on, and I did. But it was live, and yeah, man, I had a chat with Tom.
Did you hear what I said?
What's that?
I said mine was a TV live in the morning. Yours was the radio.
Yeah, I know. But I got through, and you didn't. Okay, but I got through, and I was surprised I got through from what I said to the woman. But the woman said, "Right, you be on soon," and I couldn't believe it. Bam. Whatever I said to that woman, she's like, "Yeah, try him on." And me and Tom Schwarbeck had a good chat. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yo, big up Tom," and you know, he's laughing. He's like, "Yeah, Jay. So what do you think about what I'm saying here?" I think it was something about empathy. If there's more empathy now, or is there less empathy? And I told him straight. I said, "There's less empathy. There's less empathy right now. People don't have no empathy. There's less, you know." And then they were talking about let me tell you what it was about. The robots. Should we be worried about the robots? Because the one of the station man losing job. Yeah? Losing job. And the station man lost his job because of the machines. So I said to Tom, but be real. I'm gonna sound controversial, which I like to say. He's like, no, go through, Jay. I said, well, look, I've been to my station, and I live just behind Maryland, and I've never had a conversation with the guard. The guard sits down in the office. And when you go up to the guard and ask him anything, he's like, he can't really be bothered. You see? And I said, well, I understand some people like live up in the countryside, you know, when they go to the train station, they see a man, they see the train guard and, you know, the morning, and he says, morning. I said, but that don't happen down in places like London. So for me, people have made robots take away their job because they stopped doing what they're supposed. They stopped doing what they were. The human empathy. They ain't got no human empathy. So it's like you might as well have a robot because, you know, you understand what I'm saying? That was a conversation. That was a conversation, and that was my thing, and I got through, and I spoke to the world. You know what I mean? I spoke to the world, and that was my thing. You know. So when, you know, as I said, when you talk about anything, there is your side, but there's also another side. You've got positive and you've also got your negative. You see, so I may say that, but someone else may come and say, well, hear what Jay this, and he would be right because he's on the other side. But when I'm talking, I always try to weigh out both sides. You see, I try to have a fair mind, not unbiased. You understand? That's how my teachings are. That's how my teachings are. But where a lot of people are very confused with things, they are in an unbiased state in the first place. You know, for an example, if they're religious, then they're gonna come off on one side, but they're not looking at the other side of things. Because they're saying that this is how it works, and that is it, and that cannot be so, because there's always a positive and a negative. There's never just one side to things, and nature proves that. You know, nature proves that nature is not based on one-sided. I can even go further to say like racism. Nothing wrong with racism, but the racism that we have now is a one-sided racism. You see, now the real racism, the true racism, is that a man love him one a race, and him not mix with no other race because he knows. You understand? As I said about the butterflies, we talked about the butterflies, right? How many butterflies you got around? But why is it that nature set it that you have thousands of butterflies that have the same body, but they have a different markings, but they don't breed with a different butterfly unless it's a part of his race. See, so that is an unfortunate, but that is how nature set it. True racism, but what we got here is an unfair racism. You see, so they're trying to say that this unfair racism, that's all it is. No, there's another side to the unfair racism. There is a true racism, which serves a purpose. Brows raised. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Peter, are you there, Peter?
You know, when he was talking to me yesterday, as he was talking, the 10 Commandment was on.
Look at that. But that's been happening to me and you know. Do you see from the other day we've been connecting? But anyway, go on. What part?
Huh?
What part of the 10 Commandments?
The part where was writing the 10 Commandments in it, the fire.
Oh, when God, yeah, because I think God printed out on the rock down.
Yeah.
Right, right, and that's Moses.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I'm saying, you see, in our life, you know, nobody no respect none of them commandments there. You know, and I'm sitting down and I'm thinking like, all the commandments what God gives. everybody want to be somebody what they are not.
Exactly.
Everybody want to be a hierarchy. And I'm saying, Danny, and I'm saying, I don't usually, I watch that film how many times already. But, you know, and I'm looking for my man there. And you, brother. And the man decides he want to fight against God in all field. And I'm looking at it and say, is the same thing going on in it? You don't care what sign them get. All when your own pitney dead. Yeah, you're still. You know, and I'm looking at it. But guess what? I'm looking at it as well. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at its program. I don't think I ever see one black man in there, you know.
Huh. There you go.
Yeah? And I'm saying, hold on a minute. There's no black in this film. Yeah? And I'm saying, so hold on. No black man wasn't exist them time there.
Well, I mean, Moses was, they was. But again, because, you know, back to the plane and, you know, white man, you know, black people don't make nothing, you see. So, you know, so, but, you know, like the commandments, yeah. All right. Please, please put up, I'm going to pass the mic back. I just wanted to share something with you. You said something very...
What you did there? Do I tape something?
What do you mean taping?
What do you mean you're going to put the mic back?
No, I'm saying I'm going to... Can I just say what I've got to say before you go on? I want to let you go where you were, but I'm saying stick a pin where you said that. So you talk about the 10 Commandments. Now, that is my problem with the Abrahamic religions. Now, today, like back in the day, you used to be punished for what you done, and it was right. But now, right, because they had all that, the New Testament and all that, they make a way now that you got a scapegoat. You got the scapegoat, which is the devil. You see? So, they're not really practicing the right thing, because if they stood by the 10 Commandments, right, the Jewish, the Christians, and the Muslims, then a lot of what's going on right now wouldn't be going on if people held to account for their actions. And also, when they talk about Moses, it wasn't that Moses, you see, because they rewrit the Bible, Moses was Thutmose. He was a pharaoh in Egypt. He was a pharaoh in Egypt. And you're right by saying that there was black people there. But what I want to ask you is, what's the definition of a real black man? Because you could be black Asian, you could be black Chinese, you could be black white man, you understand? You could be black in color, but what makes you a real, for an example, a Negro?
Listen, as far as I can say, what I know about black people is we're here. We're here tell me who we
100%. Well done, uncle. Well done. Well done. I finished talking now. Well done. The curly hair. Well done. I say no more. Go on.
If you don't have that here, there. So when you talk about your racism there, or whatever, right? It's a thing we're in, as you were saying. I mean, watch that film there. I mean, I say so. There was no racism time there. You know, all them have was like a different set of religion. Where they put one religion this side and one religion that side. Yeah? But all of them was the same color. There was no bloody black people there, star. You know what I mean? So there was no time to get racist. You know, no racism couldn't go on them time there. So when the racism started to come in.
Well, as I said to you, the racism. Are you asking me when? From my reading, right? The racism, right? As I said, racism is in nature. It's something that you cannot. It's unfortunate, but God. That's how you have different races. That's how you have different species of animals. You understand? That's why you have the human beings, but you have different races within the human beings. But what we practice now is unfair racism. It's unfair. It's unfair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not true racism. You see, and when did that come in? I think after the religions, then Rome. Is Rome and them man to start that bullshit there?
Well, the only thing I have to say about that, if a black man is here in the country, they wouldn't get no racism.
Well, no.
But then again, that was also impossible. I was regarding we did already scatter about the damn place.
But remember you said about the hair, okay? So say, remember I showed you the picture of the Somalian. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so people that say him black, when truly him not black, you know, he's black, but he's black like a black Indian or black like a black Latino. You understand? A black as a black white man. But him not truly, him is not a nigger. What them call nigger? He's not that. Him here the curly.
Anyway.
Kinky. Man here no kinky.
So where are they for the new year?
What for the new year? For the new year, I don't really want to be carrying on no negativity in the new. You understand? I need some more positivity for the new year coming. You know, that's what I want to be doing. I want to, you know, I want to keep it positive. But I think for the new year, let me do a little. I think it's going to be a little bit more closing doors. I don't know, Uncle. I mean, I've closed many doors now just to kind of keep myself, you know, safe, because the way our things are going on, I don't really see our people waking up. It's a lot of negativity, you know. There's a lot of negativity out there. So for myself, for like the new year, I would, you know, try and keep it positive, you know, try and keep it, you know.
So you are trying to keep it positive. Did you phone your uncle so Christmas come?
No.
Because him same falling brother. Him brother. And tell him brother say at least once a month, you know, or once a week, you know. You can't take a before and call me, you know. But him, the younger brother, I'm not supposed to be telling him what brother that. You know what I mean?
Who's his older brother?
Eh?
Who's his older brother?
No Milton, man.
No, I think you got it mixed up. Uncle Milton is older than.
(1720) 29122024 UK time. Tune into JTV.
And that's what she tried to do.
Let me ask you a question. Were the grandchildren? Was there anything to say that the children want to go into the room, or?
Yes, because I have one cat, and obviously kids will not want to go and play with the cat in it.
Okay, but no, the question was, were they allowed in the room, or were they not allowed in the room?
I just told you, the grandma said the boy want to restrict the youth and find run around the house, and she's not into that.
That doesn't.
So if you,
I'm saying, okay, so he's got a cat.
Let me fucking finish, man. So if he want to put a restriction on the boy and come to the room, right? He put a lock on the door so the kids don't can't go in there. Simple. Like that. Yeah? Tell about the prevention. So him not prevent it, but he wants to cause argument and not show up on the kidney them. Yeah? Simple as that.
And he's on 30,000 a year. Okay.
And he's still there in grandma yard. And then by where the grandma used to hear my bill I wrote to him mom when she's by your daughter's house.
Yeah, he called
and 1 or 2 times. What?
Did he call his mum a bitch, you said?
I just didn't say anything to that.
Okay, and I did ask you, so is any mum's bitches, Uncle?
You know something? Come up and phone here, man. Yeah, the second time you come up, she can come ask me again.
Rifleman, rifle.
There's just 2 questions. That's it. I won't say nothing else.
But you asked me already.
Yeah, I just asked you again, innit?
Yeah.
To confirm what you said.
Confirm? Listen, man. I tell you, son, don't try to frig with my head, you know. Yeah? You must think everybody in this world are flipping meant to be. Everybody have different character, you know them. Yeah? You can't class everybody as the same, can you? You have good, the bad, the friggin' topping, you have every friggin' people here is something. Right? So when you want to ask me about woman, if you're going to tell us all woman, what you want to tell us all woman as bitches, is that what you want to tell you?
No, I never said that. I asked you. No, I never said that. If that's
so how do I know who is bitches from when?
Well, there you go. There you go. So about the communication. So let's. So I want you to elaborate on that. So now you were saying that the conversation is about communication, yeah. So the youth them can't communicate.
Well, that's exactly what she's saying. They may have the conversation and the same thing tells about that. Do I show like that there because they don't know how to talk to one another and they don't know how to talk to people. Yeah. So why is she have your remind her say, oh, she come take her lesson, she give her a driving lesson, she do this. You don't supposed to be reminding your grandkids that this is what your sister do for you. You understand? You're supposed to be grateful and know how she helped you. So when she has said no, oh, because you have money now, you feel so you can't come and diss your aunt, your sister like that, so you don't care about her or about her pitney them. And I feel look good. And I feel look good. But wait, I'm brother them in. Yeah, I'm brother. Yeah, but through them is a little bit aesthetic.
Oh, they got well,
yeah.
it's difficult to it's a difficult. Yeah. What do I know?
So she don't have them regular. So now a holiday, Christmas, Because you them just start to talk word and them are 5 over 5. So them just start to talk a little bit, you know what I mean? So if your adults are short after them, yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, it's not everyone can deal with yeah, it's not easy. It's it's not an easy so I can't, as I said, I'm not taking any sides. So I'm just listening. So okay.
But she always had defending me. So when me talk to her, she always had defending. Oh, him work, so him buy this and him do this and him do that. Him come down and wash up the dishes. Them, I said, listen, them always start off good.
You hear him?
And I said them always start off good. And I didn't think him did that 4 weeks yet.
Only 4 weeks.
Not even 4 weeks. Me not think him did that yet.
So where was he before?
I think he must have been by mom. So mama could get rid of him in it.
So what was the reason? Oh, because he called her the B word.
Because he don't have no manners, innit? He always rude to his mom.
So why would the woman take him in then, knowing that all that, and then still take him?
Because if he says she can change him in it.
Well, that don't stop.
Yeah. Well, he says she said just like how this my son bring him son come here. You could and change him.
Okay, so yeah.
So here you have to me know. Oh, this one ain't gonna last as long as you. So she's taking the piss in it. Yeah.
Like communication for me now, the communication breakdown cannot be, for myself, can't be blamed at the youth them. The youth them learn from their elders. Now until the elders take accountability for the situation of youth them, we really can't move forward because
but then listen to we as the elders, how we do.
I'm saying
you witness it for yourself in here. Yeah, you see it for yourself.
Yes.
Right, you see it firsthand. So many of you read on what book and a try.
What did I see firsthand?
The youth was in here, innit? You know what I mean? You learn a lot of things like say, okay, somebody's trying to uplift you, somebody's trying to build you up. right? Somebody is trying to make you see things different, they are better, right? And you still not change nothing. You see it for yourself in here.
But it's a bit late now because his thing start, especially like the youth. Then when it comes to youth, your first, say, 3 years are very important. Very important.
At what age?
I said from birth to 3 years old. It's very important, right? Very important. And there's a science to bringing up people. There's a science to it. And the way you can look at it is how people behave. Now, people with behavior problems, they go back, you see, they go back to their early childhood. And it's those pivotal years which is very important in the development of behavior. So if you catch someone after 3, going up from 3 to 10, right? If that's not, it's too late in some cases. It's too late. And then some people don't see it until, say, when they get into their teenage, 13, you see what I mean? When they start to get a bit more, a bigger body, you see? So now you match with the behavior. Now you match with, like, maybe someone that is near enough your size. So if things are in order from their little bit, from the years, from their birth to the around 3 years old. If that ain't secured, you see, and then obviously if you give it another 7 years, right, you can see where you're faced with a problem. So I can't look at the youth and say, oh, the youth are not conversating, because they don't know how to. No one's taught them how to conversate. And so if they haven't been taught that, then their elders couldn't conversate, you see. So that's something that's been passed down, and it's got worse. It's got worse. It's got worse. None of us, we've all got children, and I don't hear nobody talking about the first 3 years, and that is the most important time of someone's development. There's some, so it's it's you saying that you can solve it, right? So but
I didn't tell you I could solve it.
Oh no.
I'll give them a better idea how to deal with things.
So go on then.
Yeah.
For example,
listen, when you come to me, yeah, I told you, yeah, I don't have time for this conversation because number one, yeah, you talk about the first 3 year of people life, yeah. Kids do not remember hardly nothing before they reach 5 year old. Yeah. And when they reach 5 year old onward, them start to remember things, right? Before that, appear fun and mystery kids get up to. That's what them I enjoy. They don't have no time to listen to nobody them time, because them time they kids like to push the boundaries. They don't hear, they don't listen. You can't slap them. You can't beat them. So the only thing you have to do is teach them and tell them no. But tomorrow them do the same thing. Yeah. When they reach over 5 year old now, them start to understand, them start to repeat what you say. Huh? And when people start to repeat what you say, that means them start to get it. But which Pitney, a 3 year old, are going to repeat what you say. And this is something rude. Yeah? Yeah? If you say naughty, they remember naughty. If you say rude, they remember rude. Yeah? They remember the rude thing. If you said, don't touch that, or them do the same thing. Hmm? Oh, you see, you don't understand. Say, when you say about communication up the line there, so when we tell about communication down the line there, yeah, is when kids start to be a teenager and they start to mix with the little dunce people, them out of road there, and the little dunce call them where them only listen to the one that we are talking rubbish and the one that we are talking sense. They not hear nothing what them are say. Yeah, so them follow the little idiot them, and the little fool them, and then them themselves become a damn fool. Yeah? Yeah. And then them come home and then them know how to talk to them mother, them know how to talk to them father, them know how to talk to them sister, them know how to talk to nobody. Because them have these little tantrum like them, yeah, where they pick up a little dirty habit from other people, yeah. Them don't laugh. If you go live in this way, you can't run joke and laugh. How many of them you to see start run joke and laugh? And everybody feels nice and pretty. Everybody look like a soldier. Yeah. So listen, hey, listen. Let me go back and do a man of the hour because yeah, you don't get this thing about flipping chatting and talking. Yeah. How many times you hear your so-called what you call it age group they're on the phone? I hear them have a good laugh on the phone. How many times? How many times you hear the conversation? Whether in a supermarket, whether in a store, whether in a street, whether you sit down in a park. How many times you sit down they have a good laugh? Tell me.
They enjoy themselves a lot more than what we did.
In what we talk about computer game and laptop and the pin, what the internet, they not talk about real life body.
They made those things to distract people, so and then where did they get them from? They get them from their parents, you know, they give them that so they keep them quiet, you know. The parents don't know how to parent, you know what I mean? You know. It's a lot to it, you know what I mean? It's a lot to it. There's a lot of failures happen, you see. A lot of failures, especially in the black community. The parenting, you know. And it's not something that you can get perfect because you've got the white man, he's got all the money in his world, right? And then his kid turned around and said, Daddy, I am a cat. He said, what do you mean you're a cat? He said, Daddy, I'm a cat. I'm a cat. So every time he's got all the money in the world, now his youth turned to him and said that he's a cat. The man has to buy the cat. The kid litter box and he's not sleeping in the bed. He has got to sleep in the cat pouch and he's got to eat cat food. Now you got to take this youth to school. Now the school has got to put a cat litter. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's something happened to them kids there, man. Something happened to them. So, you know, it's like the early years are very important, you know, and I can see that. I can see that. People can look back at their childhood and something was missing there, you see.
I can't remember nothing from my childhood when I was about 5 years old backward. The only thing I can remember is playing, getting flipping cut up, getting bruised up, crying a lot. Yeah. I can't remember anything.
No, I'm saying no. What I'm saying is like the youths. I'm talking about the youths. So the youths, you're saying the youths, and you know, but you can't judge a youth by what you see now. You've got to be looking at the whole picture. You know, like you can't take it from what you just see now. You've got to take it all the way back to childhood. That's how they do it, Uncle. That's how they do it. Well, how do they do it then?
Or them do what?
Well, what I'm talking about. How did if you've got someone that's got a problem now, yeah, you find an individual that's got a problem with something. He's got a problem. That problem existed before you met him, right? So you have to take it. So where would you take back your research? You wouldn't take it back if you had a chance. Would you take it right back to when he was born, who he was born to, where he was born?
I only going to take it back as far as I start to realize that there was two roads in our life. One was right and one was wrong. That's the only farthest we take it back.
So at what age would that be taught at?
At that age? At that time I must say about what? Well, a lot of things used to go on when we are going to school.
I'm not exactly talking about you know.
Instead, a lot of things happen when you go to school, yeah? A whole heap of things happen in a school, yeah? And if you could think back, I guarantee you said none of the good things that happen to you in a school, yeah? I guarantee you can't remember it. Yeah?
All right, you see your grandson, I understand that. You see your grandson. You see your grandson.
You see me talk and you put me inside. Come off the phone, man.
No, you know your grandson. Your grandson. Did you know him when he was a baby?
Yes, he did live by me already.
Okay, so what was his childhood like?
What did I just tell you? I did not tell you someone Pitney young them down. So in Pitney I live by yard, right? Look. When you expect me to go and tell you what your child could is like? Like as I said, when Pitney a 5-year-old, all them go around up and down and play. Yeah? So what else you expect him to be doing at that age? We are talking about 14, you're going back a 5-year-old. Huh? We are explaining 14-year-old, you're going back a 5-year-old. Huh? Look, I see you, yeah? You asked me to explain something, I explain it from 14-year-old, you going back all the way down there. What was he like, a child? I like a baby. Yeah?
Oh, I see you up to.
Cross bike.
Well, it looked like snow. I said, why snow? It was. It was white.
Yeah, I've been seeing her as well, you know.
I think it looked like snow to me.
Yeah, I've seen all the piece in it. It never tackles still too much.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So right now.
You see these charges though, Uncle? They make them all so silly. Everything's different. So this lead here is different to my other one, you know? My new phone's got even my new phone's got a different lead, you know?
Yeah, I know, because that's 3 different charges I have here still.
Oh, God.
No, two different charges, yeah. Yeah, 2 different. One is small and one big. And 2 big. And my backup one is broken as well. Oh. My backup one out of bounce too. You know what I mean? What I say, go?
I wanted to I should have checked the power.
As I said, tomorrow, come and do it tomorrow, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I never intentionally recorded this. The first 2, yes, but the other ones, I don't know. My phone keeps recording people's conversation. I don't know why.
No? But when we wake up in the morning, I find out, said, no, at the place just out of Holloway Road, it's one Indian restaurants me here. You said the second time them asked the Indian man restaurants, you know.
What do you mean?
It's a restaurant, isn't it? But me just them asking it before.
Ah.
Yeah, me just say it's not. I don't think it was an accident fire. Somebody did deliberate set fire to it. Yeah, man. That's what me I hear, Star. So it's not the first time we get burned down.
With the insurance job or something, or?
Well, it could be all that too in it, Star. You never can't tell me.
Okay, but the flats upstairs. That's dangerous because there's flat.
Yeah, there's flat above as well. Yeah. Yeah, man. There's flat above and that stuff. So, you know what I mean? So whoever blows now do that there, they will be looking for attempted murder, man. Because you can't set up flipping place of light with people and live on top.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know if the flat them burn out or the restaurant. That's the next thing we have to find out. Yeah. I mean, if the restaurants are the flat did burn out. Because when they show the clip, well, I know so there's a William Hill next door, a couple doors away. And we see the camera was across the road, and we see the William Hill flash up. So I know it was 7 sisters in it. Yeah, so fire happy bun, you know.
Well, so that's why I thought, wow, look at that. So there must have been so much traffic. That would have been a good footage for me, you know?
Yeah, because funny enough, I think the traffic wasn't that bad because it happened about 4 o'clock in the morning, innit?
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say about 4:30 in the morning because I hear the helicopter a circle.
Ah!
You know what I mean? So yeah, it was early in the morning, man. So time everybody wake up that they're gone. Nobody all people that more likely to see is people either board up or something in it.
And it's happened before.
Well, that's what I heard. It's not the first time, so if it's not the first time, so that means it's definitely somebody deliberate set fire to it, you know.
You sure it's not the Russians?
Could be so. But an Indian man chopping it. Russia now ramp with the Indian man, them.
Yeah, we want them out, you know.
I don't know, sir.
So your pickpocketing gang, they made millions?
Yeah.
Your pickpocketing gang? Were they pickpocketing or what were they doing?
Oh.
The people who you was talking about before.
Oh, them going to restaurants, them flipping sitting at your phone off the street.
Just on phones?
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then there was wiping out people bank account when them sitting at your phone.
Ah.
Yeah, so they get in your bank account once they get the phone, innit?
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Big scam, man. They was take, listen, the amount of people bank account, then wipe out.
Oh.
Yes, sir. You can ramp with them, man. They start with them bloody phone there, you know? Huh? Because you see, don't forget when they see at your phone, it's open.
Right, yeah, well, yeah, okay. So
yeah.
quickly drive off and then keep it open.
That's right.
They probably go into it and take out the password as quick as you can. They're probably trained to do it.
They keep it open, innit?
Well, okay.
Yeah, they keep it open, so as long as you know lock off or turn off, or you know stop use it, and you know what I mean.
Well, I suppose they can. I presume that they can probably even get someone to open it.
Well, maybe they have that all that place.
Even if it could
not off. But nowadays it's not easy to get in with a password. You know what I mean? Because people put complication in them now.
No, what I'm saying is, if the phone's on, if you've got the phone open, then you can go into the password and change it.
Yeah, that as well, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, they would probably, you know, I'm sure they know about phones, you see? So if the phone is open, they could just go to the password and change it straight away. And then it's done.
That as well, yeah, so it's open longer.
Then they can open it when they want. Because they got the password.
Oh, that's
good. They got trackers. So what happened? But they caught them though, didn't they?
Yeah, they was wrapping them up in a silver file, so the trackers them not working it.
No, but how did they do any? Did they get caught? Have they been caught?
Yeah, you tell them to catch 4 of them.
So how long are they going down for?
I don't know. They're not try them yet.
Well, you see, so is it sharp run long catch?
Yeah.
1 second, uncle, because I can't move the phone and it's charging. I just need to get a tea. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, my one go back on my phone too.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, Wagwan, you good?
Who is this?
It's me, man. It's Jay.
What? Yeah. Why is it, man?
Nah, what it was, I don't know. Are you busy? Because I was on YouTube, so I was just running through our conversation. So I'm just letting you.
You don't have nothing better to do, yeah? Yeah. You sound like you're haunted, yeah? I need to keep my sanity, yeah?
Oh, what's wrong?
Yeah.
You right? What's up, man? You good?
What do you mean? Of course I'm alright. I'm
Okay.
quite alright. I'm sitting down here relaxing my bone. But I'm not in for you and your passa. Yeah, yes, Dash. Yeah? Your passa no fitting in my book. Number one, yeah? Number one, every time you talk, me and you never agree upon nothing, kid. That's my first lesson. Yeah? Yeah? Never agree upon nothing. That's what I learned after when I put on the phone. Okay? So if you don't mind, if it's not anything important, yeah, then you go and do what you have to do. Yeah?
All right, but the other side to that is that I'm saying something and you don't agree with what I'm saying. But I don't hold you to that. I said that's your opinion. Everybody's allowed their opinion. So if someone's gonna say,
I agree with their opinion and disagree. Right? It's like I said, right? You see, like, that's why someone don't know not so much argument, right? Because when you never share anything, when you never split anything, and if somebody go in something in a different way, you say them disagree. Right? Right? Yeah, so you don't know the difference between disagreement, right? And how things supposed to either split or share. Right? You don't have them farm of thing there.
no. All right, so for an example, what what I'm trying to say is, so you say something, right? You say something.
You know why I come to that judgment? Yeah? Because you see, after when I give you this story, right? After when I tell you said, right? Yeah? After when I tell you said, right? The people, if you was a squeeze man or whatever you're trying to do squeeze, right? After when I said to you said, right? Then I'm trying to say the government response to a lot of these things what these you get out of hand, yeah? Yeah? If you was a squeeze man, right? You would be saying something like, you would be joining it, right? And add on something what you know or something what you think. Yeah? So that means if somebody's talking something wearing, yeah, it's not everything everybody say is gonna be the right thing. Yeah, because everybody have something with them wearing. The next one can't fit in. Right? So that's why we don't have to have agreement, because then when somebody miss out one piece, then that's where for your piece supposed to fit in. And make it look like say, okay, so you missed out that one. It's like the conservative and the labor right. When one miss out on one thing, the other one take it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Well, so disagree. When I started chat or whatever, that is how life goes. But we don't have that. Yeah, so until you work on that and fix that up, right, you will always gonna say, every time anybody says anything, it's gonna be disagreement. Well, I never said to you no go so. Right? Right? I never said to you don't put it that way, I eat no go so. So how are you gonna tell me say me have a disagreement and me never have that conversation with you? Yeah? So no go and make up in the mind when you want to talk about disagreement. Yeah? How disagreement come in, yeah? When you go and learn them facts there first. Yeah, but you know, try and draw my head because my head too damn smart. If people get mixed up in them pasa. You hear me? Grandfather never grow no fool. I mean, I make no come to me and no drop off. You hear? That's why me and nobody never had no argument yet. Yeah, because there's a right and there's a wrong and there's a correction and there's a thing called cheer. But they don't got them quality there. Yeah? So I'm telling you, get them edge there. You just leave my brain alone. My brain is quite alright, thank you. Yeah? You can't do what you want to do with yours, but leave mine outside. Mine is quite happy, thank you. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah? So
Right.
we finish? Yeah? You must really think that me have time for you. You know, are you low? Are you what you call it? Show?
Oh my! Hey, listen, people. This man grow me, you know. Hey, tell the people that I used to treat me as a you. I used to be a scared of you. As a you,
Yeah.
remember when we used to suck my thumb? Tell the people them one.
Yeah.
Go on.
Listen, just come off the phone.
Hey, let me tell you a bit of history because you don't want to. Okay. You don't want to talk, so let me talk then. Right. And then no, it's not a little. But listen to this. Listen to this.
You want too much pasa. Yes, you love the pasa.
He don't want me to talk, does he?
Yeah.
So you tell me how it go. As a you, tell me.
Listen. What I tell you, there's a time and a place for everything. Yeah. There's a time and a place. And that we have to learn to get the time and the place. So I will just take time and say, see you. Next time. So why you not going to phone somebody else and bug somebody else? Huh? Why? Because my story too long, so you want to come be involved in them. Now you feel me story them too long to sit down here for 5 minutes. Yeah? So you go and get yourself organized or disorganized. Yeah? And leave my whole little brain alone. Yeah? So is that what you call me for?
No. What I was gonna let you know that to jump, to go on your phone and listen to my show, But that's fine. I'll close the show. I'll close the show down now.
What you get that on?
YouTube. So you could have listen back because what I was if you go to YouTube, I'm gonna play the last audio, and it's not. I didn't intentionally record anything. My phone keeps recording me and you, only me and your messages, only me and yours. So I got the last one I was gonna play. So I was phoning you to let you know. Go onto my YouTube, which is JTV. Can you go onto it now on your YouTube?
No.
No. Okay, so you have to re-listen it. Let me see if I can. Let me try and send it to you. One second. I'm gonna send you the link now. So that's me there. So if I go like that, share, message. You see anything on your phone?
Huh?
No, I'm asking if you see
Oh,
anything.
is that thing where you have to go into the internet?
Yeah, no. I'm saying I sent you a text, so that's the link. That's the link. That's the link. Did you get the message?
You see some flash up on the screen.
Yeah. So if you tap that, then but you know you can't do two things at once. So obviously, what I'll do, I'll close this down now, and then you can listen to the show, and then we can do another show on what this show is. Okay?
Not we, you know. Not this, you want to start getting involved in your things, you know. Yeah, because you can't do a man thing unless you make arrangement with a man.
Oh yeah.
You can't just come. You come pick up my time.
No. I'm not saying now. No, I'm not saying now. Not now. Not now. Not now. When you're ready. When you're ready. Not now. Not now. No. 100% not now. Not now. Not now. Let me close. I'm gonna close this down. But that's what I've been doing. Let me shut it down now, and then we can talk on the phone after this. Yeah. So I'm gonna shut it down now. Yeah. One sec.
Talk about what?
No. You need to listen the live, and then we come back again, and then we review what the live was. So I'm gonna shut the live down now. Okay. And me, you're gonna talk on the phone. Give me a second, yeah? Give me a second. One sec. Later, people.